Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Epic Thunder here, and I'm bringing you a little bit of Black Ops 1 gameplay, alright? Black Ops 1 gameplay, and the reason that I'm playing Black Ops 1 I'll talk about here in a minute, but I'm going to talk about the gameplay real quick. Now, I put Black Ops 1 in, and I was fully intending to record, like, legitimate multiplayer gameplay. But there was, like, either server issues, or maybe it was just my connection, or something, but I was not able to find a freaking game. Whichever lobby I went to, like I started Domination, couldn't find a match. Went to a couple other things, couldn't find a match. Finally just was like, screw it, I'll just go TDM, get some slightly boring gameplay. And then every time I found a match, the freaking host would dashboard and just boot everyone. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to get combat training gameplay, it's fine. So I hope you can forgive me for using combat training gameplay. Alright. Now, the actual topic of the video is I got bad news, and bad news. Alright. First bit of bad news is my copy of Black Ops 2 is scratched, and apparently scratched so badly that the disc is unreadable and I can't play it. So sadly, I can't make Black Ops 2 videos as to when I put in Black Ops 1 and got some gameplay with that. So, what can I do? I can get you Black Ops 2 gameplay, so I had to use the next best thing. And how did I miss this guy? Die! Thank you! But, another bit of bad news is that since my Black Ops 2 disc is broke, there's kinda no Emblem tutorial video this week. There will be one next week, I guarantee it, because, my Black Ops 2, whenever I got it from GameStop, I got the 1-year warranty on it, so I just need to go back to GameStop, show them the disc, and be like, hey, it's cracked, I need my new copy now, please, and then I'll be ready for next week. But it's kind of funny, I made a schedule, it's like, next week I'll have all this stuff for you, Black Ops 2 breaks, and I can't do it. Black Ops 2, screw you. And you're just a random side note that has nothing to do with anything, but just a personal thing that I noticed. Black Ops 2 lasted me 3 months before it got a scratch on it, and once it got that scratch, it just stopped working. Modern Warfare 3, it still works to this day, and it's got tons of scratches on it. I hate Modern Warfare 3, and it still works. Black Ops 2, it's a little bit better than Modern Warfare 3, in my opinion, and it gets one scratch on it, and it's like, no, we gotta die, we don't work no more, we no work, and it's like, what the heck, man? Modern Warfare 3, screw you. Why you last longer than my Black Ops 2? But, amidst all this bad news, I do have one bit of good news. The Zombies video that I'm going to be posting on Sunday, I already had it made before my Black Ops 2 disc broke. So you will have a Black Ops 2 Zombies video tomorrow, and it's actually going to be a tips and tricks video, so definitely stay tuned for that. And it's not like a pro tips thing, it's like a thing for noobs to not be so newbie, but stay in tune for that. Now, another major thing that I got to talk about is my Hauppauge HD PVR. Now, I'm just going to say this first off, that there's different types of cables that you use for, like, connecting your Xbox to your TV and stuff. There's component cables, which is just the red, white, and yellow cables. There's HD component cables, which are, it has, like, green, blue, red, yellow, white. I think I said that right. But, those are basically just HD version of the other composite cables, which were just the red, white, and yellow. And that's what my Hauppauge HD PVR runs off of. Now there's also a much better cable called an HDMI cable. There's a couple of small issues that people have had in the past with HDMI cables, but overall they're much more reliable and they're a lot less bulky than, these HD component cables. So there's just, this inconvenience of using the HD PVR because it can only run off of HD component cables, which are these huge, bulky cables. And if one of the video cables on any part of this kinks out, the entire thing doesn't work. Versus an HDMI cable where it's like, okay, I just gotta, switch this one out for a new one instead of having to go to the store and get, have to order in another set of HD component cables. But the thing that a lot of it that my Hauppauge likes to do is that because it runs off these HD component cables, something that I've actually had a lot of problems with is that the component cables stop carrying video. Like, they will just literally just cut off the entire screen and go completely black for seconds at a time. Now in a game like Call of Duty, you know, 2 to 3 seconds is like this completely devastating point in time, because it never happens whenever, you know, I'm back in the corner and I'm reloading. No, it happens whenever I'm in a gunfight, alright? It always happens at the worst times. And the screen goes completely black, alright? There's certain games where that doesn't really make much difference, but most of the games I play, yeah, that's a completely devastating effect right there. So, I'm thinking about getting a new... Actually, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm getting a new PVR. I want to get me the Roxio Game Capture Pro HD. Now, whenever you hear Roxio Game Capture, at least when I heard it, I thought about that one, boom, check me out, Roxio Game Capture, and it's like this thing with really crappy software, and it gave really crappy quality, and that's not the piece of machinery that I'm talking about. They actually have a better product which has the same, well, basically the same quality as, you know, a Hauppauge HD PVR, which is what you see on screen. Son of a bitch. Final stand. Go screw yourself, bot. But, Roxio Game Capture Pro HD uses HDMI cables instead of the HD component cables. Like, it can run off of the component cables as well, but it has HDMI ports so that you can use those instead, which is basically the only reason why I'm going for this Roxio Game Capture Pro HD. And so I'm hoping that that goes without a hitch. I'm going to order it online sometime next week, and I'll see how it goes. And I'll definitely make like a little video talking about it, say my thoughts on the matter, which I think is better, the Hauppauge or the Roxio Game Capture, blah, 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 blah. I'm hoping it all works out fine. So there's going to be, you know, a little bit of a change there. So that was another bit of bad news, was just that my HD PVR is breaking, basically. And it's just been a pain. So there's a lot of changes that are going to be happening that are more behind the scenes, nothing that's really going to affect you guys. So I'll be getting Black Ops 2 again, and I'm getting me a new game capture card thing. That's really all there is to talk about. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below, like the video, all that stuff. And as you can see on the screen is a link to a very important channel update, something that you really do need to go watch. I want everyone to watch this. That is, like, if you haven't seen it already, go watch it. If you have seen it, you know, just go do whatever else you need to do. If you want to watch it again, go ahead and click it, but there's nothing to it. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Epic Thunder rolling out.